Hello everyone. So the purpose of this video is to give you an overview on what we are doing in Lab 2 and more importantly how we are first going to access the Hayden McNeil online lab simulations. So the platform we're using for our lab simulations is called Hayden McNeil. It's under a company called Macmillan Learning. So here you can see the Macmillan logo. So if you see Macmillan, don't be concerned or anything. It's all the same. You know, it's all part of the same company. And what you're actually doing for the lab simulation, the purpose of that is to learn how to use these simulations. So you'll be measuring some things, weighing some things out, and recording that data. So you're going to start by going to your courses on Blackboard. So far this semester I've only had the lab open up. So as of now, I'm sorry, the lecture. I now have opened up the lab. So you will be able to access it, and of course the lab is 1111. The section number is the same, and it should be available to you now. You're gonna open that up, and I'm not gonna walk you through that. You know how to do that. You know how to access course sites on Blackboard. From there, after you click it, it's not gonna be like a regular, regular Blackboard site where you see the announcements, for example, first. What you're actually going to see first is a course materials info tab or info page. It's going to look like this, what I have showing right here. You are going to click reveal access code. It's a big yellow button. You're going to copy that code. You can copy it to a Word doc real quick, to a notepad, or just have it copied and ready to be pasted. So don't copy anything else just yet, but you're gonna need that code, okay? But just hold off, copy it, and just hold off on it, and we're gonna use it later in step 13. Next, you're gonna open up this link. This link is what you will use for all the labs. So if I were you, I would open up this link and immediately, or after you make your account, I would bookmark it and just have it, somewhere easily available, because otherwise, you're going to be digging for it. I will probably include it in all the labs, but you might as well just bookmark it. Once you click this, you'll be prompted to a screen where you create an account. If you already happen to have an account, like if you already took a class where this platform was required, then all you have to do is log in with your existing credentials. But if you don't, then this is a mistake right there, step 2. It should be step 10. But anyway, if you don't have an account, make an account, use your Sanjak email, and verify it. After that, you will be able to log in, and you are going to select San Jacinto College on the course catalog. And then you'll see that there's a bunch of classes. Obviously, you want to select the course that corresponds to specifically our class. So select the course that has my last name, Martinez, and enroll. Okay. If for whatever reason it prompts you to enter the enrollment key, then enter 105. That's our section number, which is up here as well. You should not pay anything, okay? The whole point of you getting that access code earlier was to have that ready for us, because that's essentially, you've already paid for it, that code, and you already have it, okay? So you shouldn't be paying anything at this point in time. You already paid it with your tuition. So you're going to copy and paste this code now that it's asking you to enter your access code, okay? And then from there, you should be able to access our site, our lab, specifically my lab course site. It should say, Department of Chemistry, San Jacinto College, Chem 1111. Our first lab on the simulation, so lab 2 is on there, and you will see it. It should look like this, and you'll see a little green notebook type thing icon. You're going to click that, and that will take you to lab 2. Lab 2 has 2 pages. You can scroll between them or flip between them using these little caret arrow icons. So for example, this is already on page 2. Definitely always read the introduction. So I would, you know, just before you even get here, go ahead and read the introduction on page 1, and then you'll get to this page. And then once you're here, to open up the actual simulation, you're going to click this icon. Once you click that, you'll actually have your little lab workbench open, okay? You're going to complete experiments 1 through 4, which is back on this page 2. If you scroll down, I'll let you explore that. You have procedures for 4 different experiments. You will collect your data in part 3 of this lab, which is right here. And then you will upload your lab. So this will be the same process you do for all the labs, except you won't have to do that sign up. You'll just access the site directly. But this lab is introducing you to just signing up in general, getting on that platform, and then understanding how to use the lab. Now, I do want to quickly show you this site in real time. So here I am logged on in student view. So this is how it should look to you. So I clicked the little green notebook, right? And see how there's an introduction. This lab is called intro, but there's an actual introduction section, right? Like a background section. So you're going to read through this, not as fast as me. You can actually read, take notes. It's useful. And here's that second page that I had screenshotted. So here are all the experiments I was discussing. Experiment 1, experiment 2, experiment 3. And then you will open up the sim. So see how that took me to a different page. Start lab, obviously you need all your PPE. Enter lab. You can skip the animation if you want, but enter the lab. And now you are ready to go. You can do experiments. You're starting with experiment 1, getting to know the lab, and complete everything else. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm here to help. And just email me if you have any questions.